stellar match. Explode even harder. Matchmakers were watching every move.
Obviously for Dana, Ilya Topuria did an interview a few minutes ago where he said the winner of this fight is going to determine whether he fights Islam Makhachev or Charles Oliveira on International Fight Week. Can you confirm that that's the stakes attached to this main event too?
Yeah, there's a lot of moving parts right now, and yeah, that's pretty accurate.
John Jones, just when things seemed quiet between him and Daniel Cormier, he goes and reposts a video of DC confessing his biggest regret is losing to John. He didn't even write a caption, just reposted it. Let that sink in. John is clearly still living rent-free in DC's head, and now he's twisting the knife. Was this a petty move or a power play? Either way, Bones is back on his troll game.
And biggest regret? I don't know, man. Probably. So I lost that fight in Anaheim to Jones, and I was fighting really well, and I kind of started talking to him, and I lost track and lost focus, and I ended up getting kicked in the head. So yeah, I should have stayed locked in. That's probably the thing I regret the most. I just was feeling so good that night that I kind of got outside of myself a little bit.
And now we've got a huge middleweight clash coming. Marvin Vettori is taking on Brendan Allen in New Orleans on July 19th. Mark those calendars because this is going to be a fight. These two are always tough opponents. But here's the question. Who needs this win more to climb back up in the 185-pound rankings? Don't sleep on this one. It could be a turning point. Speaking of comebacks, Bo Nickel is not staying quiet after his loss to Renier Derrida. He just delivered a very NSFW message to his haters. He basically promised to make them regret ever doubting him, and even said he'll spit in their faces when he gets the belt back. Yikes, that's intense, but it shows one thing for sure. Bo Nickel's confidence is still sky high. He's burning for that comeback.
All the people that, it's interesting, you know, of course, you know, you mentioned there's a lot of positive and a lot of negative. All the negative, for me, I look at that and all I say is just like, suck my at the end of the day, like, you know, say what you want, but when I get back on top and when I'm the freaking champion of the world,
they're all crawling back.
You all come crawling back.
They always do.
They always do. They always do. And I'll spit right in your face. As soon as you crawl back and, you know, Bo, come give me an interview, blah, blah, blah.
Where were you?
Where were you? Where were you? And guess what? I'm going to say, okay, come over here. Loogie right between the eyes. And that's how I'll treat you guys. And every single one of you that says a bad thing, I have the memory of an elephant.
And Ronan keeps receipts.
And Ronan keeps receipts.
I screenshotted every single post that you guys made about my friend here.
a little too much.
Fakt sakra chci uplamat 30 metrů pod vodou prostě.
Dáme dobře. Věří.
Bylo to těch 30? Jo.
Now let's talk about the king of chaos, Colby Covington. Oh yes, he's back at it with his usual antics. Apparently, he went into the UFC Performance Institute, sniffed out Belal Muhammad's food, and hid it. You can't make this up. Colby reportedly stole Belal's chicken and rice and just played hide and seek with it. Is this petty rivalry or next level mind games? Only in MMA could someone's meal become part of the fight drama. And we still don't know if Belal ever found his food.
I have no problem with Bo Nickel's hype. What I do have a problem with was he was talking about people who has done what he's never done. He became a 3-time NCAA champion, if I'm not mistaken. Well, I mean, this is not wrestling. This is not wrestling, my good man. And he found out that the hard way.
Yeah.
I think he thought he was going to walk through Renier. I thought Renier had a beautiful game plan. You got to be careful how you talk in this game. You start talking when you get there. You start talking, the guys that he's fought nobodies.
Yeah.
In terms of being able to talk and then going and saying the championship fight was shit. These guys can't wrestle. That's not that impressive, that win. Well, I mean, Humble Pie does wonderful things for a man. And I think he got served 4 pies, full of them. It was satisfying. It was satisfying to watch because you can't just disrespect the people who've done what you wish you could do. He had this aura of, I am champion. Nobody can out-wrestle me. I can out-wrestle anybody. I'm just so... And he was talking about wrestling. This is not wrestling. This is fighting. And in my honest opinion, that knee, it was a proper knee. Bo Nickel gave up. Bo Nickel was broken mentally. That's why he took a knee. He wasn't dropped by the knee. The knee caught him. It was a good knee. But if you're going down for knees like that, good luck at the top because the shots are a lot harder. And
But things are heating up even more.
Guys, we just saw Belal's meal in here, so we're gonna hide it from you so they can't find it. Look. Belal, your food is not gonna be
No one's finding that.
I don't know. Anybody gonna find that? Belal? Sorry, Belal, you're a fucking bum. That's what happens to bums. This guy's still there. He ain't smart enough to look around that fridge.
Nope.
He's dumber than a box of rocks.
But it doesn't stop there. Belal just dropped a bomb on Usman, saying the reason we haven't seen their podcast episode is next level.
He's saying like you guys are backstage together. You might need extra security after the issues you guys have had.
Who?
Kamaru Usman.
The former champion on the 3-fight losing streak. I had to be afraid of that guy with no knees and no cartilage and a big head. Nah, man, I think I'll be fine.
Belal is not letting up. He's sending a loud message to the division. Nobody works like me. He says while others go on vacation after a win, he's back in the gym grinding hard. Is that what's making the difference? Is that why he's finally getting the respect he's long been asking for? Or is this just another part of the Remember the Name story? Either way, the man is working like there's no tomorrow.
Topuria человек, который вот может прямо сейчас составить конкуренцию Исламу, или это тоже бой из разряда, что с предсказуемым финалом?
Как раз Topuria может предоставить ему проблемы. Topuria, я И, в принципе, все в этом весе в данный момент, кто может хороший бой дать Исламу. Потому что я не вижу, там, Гейджи это просто легкие деньги для Ислама, там, я не знаю, кто там еще. И, Оливера он уже бил, кто остался, все, в принципе. Ну, Оливера проиграл мне, и он побил там номер 10 и хочет бой за титул. Потом Гейджи проиграл Холлоуэй, выиграл Физиева, там, номер 12 или номер 11, и Физиев вышел за 3-4 дня до боя, показал равный бой, и он хочет драться за титул. Ну, я не знаю, это цирк какой-то.
And just when you thought things couldn't get more intense, Belal vows to stand and box with Jack Della Maddalena. Yo! He says he's not going for a single takedown. Zero. He said, I'm not going to shoot one takedown, and I'm going to show him the meaning of Canelo hands. Okay, that's huge. Is Belal just bluffing, trying to mess with JDM's head? Or has he truly fallen in love with his striking? This could be a total chess move or a massive risk. Meanwhile, Almon Zarukian is taking shots of his own. He just said that only two fighters can truly trouble Islam Makhachev. And guess who they are? One is himself, the other, Ilia Topuria. He's basically saying that everyone else in the lightweight division doesn't stand a chance. That's a bold claim, but Arman's never been shy with his words. He thinks the path to the belt runs right through him and no one else. And if you thought drama only lived in the UFC, think again. There's controversy bubbling in karate combat too. Makashar Zenukov faced off against Arman Sarukian in what turned into a grapple fest. After 10 minutes of non-stop grappling, Zenukov wasn't happy with the decision. He felt it was a draw, or at least should have gone another round. Did Arman truly dominate? Or is there still unfinished business in that pit? Only time will tell.